What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a 19 F550. Ooh. And she dirty too. Alright, this old gal came in for a check engine light on. Not check engine light, that was the last truck. This one had no horn. Horn in op and the airbag lights on. Are they related? We're about to find out. So with a concern like this, I've already went ahead and removed the shrouds. This one stays because it's a little leather tether back there. But I also removed the airbag. Just wanted to make sure the connections behind it were intact. To remove that airbag, you need to get a small Allen tool to push in there. It is actually going to be pressing the airbag sitting in here like that, and that hole is right there. You stick that through there and it actually pushes like this so that you can remove each side of the airbag. The airbag code was a B0001 and this is the pinpoint test in the workshop manual. The definition of that is driver frontal stage 1 deployment control circuit short to grizzy ground. Alright, so pinpoint test A in the workshop manual for this DTC. This is a little brief overview. It's fault indicated when the RCM senses a short to ground on either the driver airbag circuit for approximately 6 seconds. So when we go through here, did we get this code? Yes, we did. We got the B0001 semicolon 13, so we're going to go to A2. Does the PID read between 1.62 and 4.46 ohms? This read 65 ohms. This was definitely something going on with the airbag circuit. Let's see if I can get it to reoccur. Alright, the workshop manual wants us to look in the RCM at deploy 00, and let's see if we can find that 00R. Let's see what the resistance reading is. Right there. Okay, so that's definitely out of spec. Things it wants us to do is go to, where's my cursor? A3, and carrying out a wiggle test. Does it move? And no, it stays constant at that 65 ohms. So we go down here and we are greater than 4.46 ohms, so we're going to go to A8, and A8 wants us to do a couple of measurements. It wants us to disconnect the RCM and this other connector and check the airbag circuits for an open. Alright, before we go and access these other connectors, I want to remember this truck did not come in complaining about the airbag light. They're complaining about the horn, but seeing as how the horn and the airbag are going to go through the same circuits in the steering wheel for the driver's side, could they be related? So this would be a good stopping point for the airbag circuit diagnostics. Let's go to the horn and see if they overlap at all, or if we can come up with a different conclusion. Okay, we're at the pinpoint test for the horns are inoperative. It wants us to go to the BCM and active command the horn. Let's see if it works. Okay, we got our horn relay. We are going to active command that on, and let's listen for the horn. Okay, we have verified that the horns work. So if you were to answer yes, you're going to go to A9. Alright, it wants us to disconnect the steering column control module and the clock spring if you have adaptive or non-adaptive steering. So figure out what you have. If you don't have adaptive steering, we're going to be disconnecting steering column control module right here. So let's see if we can easily locate that. Alright, so let's get this little light on in here. Let's see. Steering column control module is this box back here. So where is its connector? If you guys can see, oh, this is the connector you gotta undo. So let's see if we can get that out and off. Alright, I've worked that little connector out right here. There she is. Got 12 pins. Okay, so pin 1, they want me to short that to ground and see if the horn comes on. Okay, again, you guys, we're busting out the power probe. Electrical you're definitely going to want to get these. All I'm really going to do is I want to use this little tether that they have on the end of the cable, which is ground. So this is going to be my to ground for that connector jumping. Okay, also if you guys remember in the toolbox video, the flex probes that you're going to want to use, this is going to fit right into pin 1 right now. This is grounded, and we should hear the horns beep if everything's working right. Okay, so that's good. Okay, we are going to answer 11. Yes. Now it wants us to remove the clock spring connector, and that little guy is going to be looking like this, and the clock spring connector is right here. Boom. Clock spring's undone. Oops, sorry. Clock spring. It's undone. Alright, now we're actually going to be measuring pin 8. That is this pin right here. And we're going to need to get the DVOM so that we can check resistance of that circuit to ground. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect our lead from our power probe, and I'm going to take this flex probe and put it on our positive, and we're going to go like that and measure that. That is what we want. So we're going to answer yes, and we're going to go to A13. All right, it wants us to remove the driver's airbag, disconnect the clock spring, connect the other clock spring connector, and connect the steering column control module. So we are going to come back over here, and we're going to remove that. We're going to connect this. That's clock spring connector A. Clock spring connector B is actually behind the airbag. We need to remove that. So we are going to pretend we're the horn, and I'm actually got to work my hand back in here and reconnect this steering column control module, if I can find it in there. Okay, and let's see what pins they want us to jump. All right, they want us to do pins 1 and 4. Again, terminal usage is very important. So pin 1's all the way over there, and then 2, 3, and pin 4. So it should look something like that. Put in, skip a pin, put it in again. So let's ask our question. When we connect the jumper, do the horn sound? Let's find out. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got no horns. No horns. And it says install new clock spring. All right, so let's go over the part. This is a whole housing. This is the clock spring. This is the ignition switch. Actually, is it in here? No ignition switch. Clock spring, steering column control module. Pretty much, yeah, the whole thing, you guys. This is the clock spring that they want us to replace. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the steering wheel off. We're going to replace this whole housing. So let's get to it. We got a big bolty to get that steering wheel off, and then just some screws. All right, guys, I forgot to say one thing. We are going to have to program this into the truck. So, dang it. So let's select steering column control module and see what the prompts tell us to do. All right, cool. Let's turn the key off. Key off. All right, great. Let's install the module. So we're going to take the wheel out, steering wheel, and all that other BS. All right. Not too big of a deal. Got one bolt here. Another little 5.5 screw. Again, with the best. And then you got one more right up here in the middle. Take my extension off to put that fucker back on. And then this is literally just going to come up off the column once I disconnect this electrical connector. Just like that. This is our old piece. Look how nasty that is. Ugh. All right, here's a new one. Just gonna go ahead. Oh, you had one little twang locator for the tow haul button, and it goes right there, so you will have to take that out. Plug this bad lad in. Today, Junior. All right, got that on. Gonna put that right where that's supposed to go. Might as well put this thing back on. Okay, let's go for the two easy ones right up front. Okay. Oh, my glove's stuck. Okay, next one. Okay. I'm gonna take my extension off to get this one here in the middle. Alright. I like the way that looks. That's good. Alright, now that I've gotten that turd on, I'm going to match up this hole here with the top of all this stuff. It's got to go through the hole, and then those two yellow things are going to be lining up here. These two yellow things here. So just kind of maneuver that thing onto the column like so, and then get your big bolt, and I'm going to tighten this girl down with, again, but the best 15/16 is the size. Let's pull this out of here because we don't need this loop in here anymore. Plug this in, and yeah, let's see if our airbag lights off. All right, we've installed that new module. Gonna hit the tick mark, just turn the ignition on, hit enter. Gonna let it do its thing. Our VCM is charged and connected. Let's try it again. Okay, automatic. Dun 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 dun. Okay, enter. Configuring. Please wait. All right, installation complete. Let's put in our airbag and verify, one, that the horn works, and hopefully the airbag light is off. Okay, I just connected the airbag. Heck yeah, our horn works. So right now, with the fault that we had, we're probably gonna have some airbag DTCs in here, so I don't know if this light's gonna prove out until we clear the codes, but you guys remember it was on solid and it is off now. Heck yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. I didn't know if that was gonna fix it or not, because for one, the customer wasn't complaining about it, and two, I was hoping to kill two birds with one stones. All right, you guys, tell me what you think about that in the comment section below. If anybody's ever had to do what I just did for a horn or airbag problem. Again, this was the steering column control module / clock spring housing, and you guys can find that at your local dealer. Tell me what you think about that in the comment section. Join the squad, get some stickers, and hopefully some merch coming soon. See you next Friday, guys.